Hi everybody, welcome to another TJM training total body workout session using body only. So we don't have any weights, we don't have any equipment. We're going to get through a workout where we work total body without using any equipment at all. So this is something that you can really do at home. You're just totally reliant on your own body weight and your own ability to lift your own body weight. And that's probably the most important thing. Just remember in these workouts, there's a variation of everything that you do. You just got to look for it. So if you're doing a press up and it's really hard to get out, just drop down onto your knees. Everything that we do is about time, 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, maybe even 45 seconds, trying to hold the position. If you can't hold the position, if you can't work out for that strength, for that length of time, then just take a pause and come back into it. The main thing is you push yourself. The main thing is you enjoy yourself. And once you do these workouts every single week, and perhaps in your own time too, you're going to get better, you're going to get fitter, you're going to get stronger, and you're going to start going for it. So with that one out of the way, let's just get into the warm-ups. We're going to do a few warm-ups, then we're going to do a low loading section where we really try and do things slowly, putting emphasis into specific muscle groups, and then we're going to go ballistic, finally finishing off with core. So without further ado, we'll just start warming up. So I'm just taking a little bit of a walk back here because I want to try and get my whole body in. What I want to be doing is touching my toes. I'm going to put a foot forward, one backwards, and just gently go down and then try and touch that toe there and come up. This is your workout, not mine. So you're going to go down and try and touch your toe. If you can't touch that toe, don't worry so much about it. Just get to where you can go and come back up. So just pushing your distance and coming up there. Just know that every time you go down, you just want to feel that stretch, okay? And perhaps we'll do the same thing on the other side. I feel a little bit stiffer in this side. I dominate a lot of my movements with my right hand side quite naturally, so I start to feel stiffer in this side. So I actually do quite a lot of exercises to try and work my left leg a little bit more, just to make up for things. So going down to touch that toe a few more times. Okay, now I've talked about this before and you've seen it in my other videos before, just warming up through the hips here, and particularly on the inside of the thigh. You know, we use our body in this workout in a totally dynamic way. We try and use every single muscle group that there is going. So I just want to start really pushing through there and just trying to really get into the inside of the leg and just feeling it there. Once again, I feel it on this side a little bit more than this side because I'm a little bit stiffer on this leg here. That's because I dominate on this side once again. So I'm just going to try and ease into these, and I'm not trying to do myself any damage. I'm not trying to push too hard. We're going to slowly warm up into these exercises. So we're going to help, that's going to really help us with the warm up and with the ballistic movements as we go into them with a slow approach instead of a massive gun-ho attack. Just got to try and take it easy. Okay, so I've got through there a little bit, and I want to roll the shoulders a little bit, get into my shoulders, really get that movement going here, and try and get my back really to hyperextend almost, to get things working there and get that core tucked in and really stimulate the core by sucking the belly button into the spine as I throw my shoulders back and just trying to work on those movements. And finally, I'll actually put my hands behind my head and just open up and have a little bit of a stretch here. Stretch through, really trying to get involved in these stretches and just turn them around. Feel the body reacting to those movements, taking me out of my chair, off my desk, and into a little bit of mobility. Okay, I think we've done quite a bit on there, but we do want to get a little bit of a squat in to get these hips opened up. So I'm going to take a wide stance and I'm just going to drop down into a squat position here and back up. Okay, and nice squat and back up. What I want to make sure is that these knees are tracking over the toes there and up. Not like that where those knees are coming in. Okay, so we're going to keep those knees wide, track over the toe. Couple more, and one more. And if you just notice on those last ones, I was just starting to use my hands as well and lift up so that I can start to encourage my upper back not to fold over when I'm doing that. Okay, so we're going to come into something called a crab now, and this is partly warm-up, but it's also partly the exercise itself. This is a crab, where I'm down on the ground there with my hand back behind me, and I'm just going to do this single-sided. So I'm now on my feet and my hands, and I'm taking this other one up over my head and pushing my hips as I go and down. Okay? So we're going to do a crab on each side for 45 seconds. Follow me as you go along, and then we're going to do a curtsy squat. I'm going to show you how that works. We'll do it within the exercise. That's probably more familiar to you because we've done it before, but our curtsy squat, roughly speaking, looks like that. Okay, but we're going to challenge one side of the body only, then the other side of the body, and finally we're going to do a walkout and a press up, and you just show, I'll show you, sorry, I can't get words out. I'll show you how that goes as I go along. What I'm using here is something called Tabata Pro. It's an app that I use. It's on the App Store. Couldn't get the name out. I find it fantastic. Just very, very simple. Details everything that I need to do, and I use it for all our sessions here and more of my own. It's called Tabata Pro, so you want to go and have a look for that if you can. Right. What we're going to do is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Crab is 2. Curtsy squat is 2, and we're just going to really work through that. Okay. So 10 seconds to get yourself into position. Drop down, both hands on the ground, both feet on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Lift that body up, throw the hips up, squeeze through the glutes and lift that hand. Your body weight's going into your shoulder there, my right shoulder, pushing my hips. So it's all about hips and shoulder here. Trying to get a bit of an arch going through my back if I can, pushing the hips up nice and high, relying on that right shoulder. For about 20 seconds more. And then we're going to swap to the other side. Nice warm day this for this. 3, 2, 1. Putting my hand down. Just got 5 seconds to get ready to go into the other side. And it's the same thing again, lifting up. Pushing the hips up and just asking a little more of that shoulder there. Just loading up into the shoulder nice and slowly. Just allowing that shoulder to work. Just another 10 seconds. Time on that. Now we'll get into those curtsy squats. So I'm standing and take that one leg behind me, place it on the ground. That knee is not behind this one, but it's outside of this one. And I'm just going up and down, and I'm just bouncing on this, or pulsing you might like to say. I'm just going to come a little closer in, just in case anyone troubling to see that. Little squats, really affecting the side there. Try not to turn this way. Keep your focus forwards. Another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And if that's really easy for you, grab a weight. But that's not in today's circuit. That can be your own routine. So normally the low loading section of our exercise workout is only for about 20 or 30 seconds per unit, but I've brought it up to 45 because these exercises, if one does them in a controlled manner, you can go on for that a little bit longer. Just going to go a little bit low with my pulse there. Just want to feel that a little bit more in the quad and in the glute muscle. I've got another 10 seconds. Starting to feel the burn on that now. 5, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay. So, well, the nice thing about that was we exercised a lot through those very specific muscles in the lower body and in the shoulder. Really helped to get them warmed up. And now I feel comfortable that we can fire a little bit more. So now we're going to go ballistic. We're going to start working out the total body. And if you've done my workouts before, you'll know very well what the model is. We've got 3 exercises, which I'm about to explain. And then we're going to go straight into them. We're going to do those 3 exercises back to back. And we're going to do 2 rounds of it with about a minute to a minute and a half break between each. And we're going to go on to the next set, do that, and then we've got some core work to do at the end. So what these 3 are bear crawls and press ups and burpees. Press ups and burpees straight after bear crawl, that should be fun. Okay, so bear crawl, really simple, right? I'm down like that, and I'm just crawling along, crawling back. The press up, really simple, everyone knows a press up, that's it. And then finally, down again for the burpee, which everyone knows, but no one really wants to do. We've got to get a press up in that burpee. It's going to be really good with, not great without. Okay, so timings. We want 20 seconds on this exercise. So I'm back to my Tabata Pro, and I'm just dropping my work period to 20 seconds. So if you've got a timer, you want to do the same thing. And we've got 3 circuits at 20 seconds. 10 seconds to prepare. 5 seconds rest between each. Into your bear crawl. 3, 2, 1. Forwards. Backwards. Not all that ballistic at the moment. Just really loading up through the upper body. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go into press ups next, okay? Off you go, 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Stand. This is where the fun starts. 20 seconds burpees, off you go. Probably get about 10 in. Time. Okay, it's all good. Well, stimulates a little bit of heart rate in that. So, we're gonna take a minute off, that's ample. After the 1 set, I'm gonna repeat the action. So you've got a minute, grab some water, get some water, have a little bit of a drink, put some tunes on, change some tunes. Whichever you want, but this is the one for me. Most importantly, just taking that little bit of water. I don't want to drink too much, get the old stomach cramps. And secondly, just allowing the heart rate to come down. First ballistic group, doesn't feel like an awful lot, but as we add these on, it's going to start getting a little bit more challenging. Okay, backward forwards bear crawl for 20 seconds. Not very tricky, so I think we can go straight back into it. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to get into position. And ready, 2, 1. Forwards and backwards. Forwards, backwards. Forwards, backwards. I'll stop saying it now. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Press ups. Off we go. 20 seconds. Time. Get up, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Touch. 1, Ooh. Time. Chewed off another one. Ooh. Okay, it's all good. Down the minute and a half worth of break. Set the timer. It's all good. It's all good. Let the heart rate come down. Have your water, but don't have too much. Like I said, or stomach cramps, you don't want much of that. Little breather. We're going to go into the next group of exercises. So again, 3 exercises, 1 round, 1 minute's rest, second round, moving on, okay? So it's a nice little burst of energy followed by a little break, a little burst of energy followed by a little break. If you're new to this, if you're watching the timings, all told, routine comes in just under half an hour, which is quite nice. It means you can do a really good routine and get on with your day. Just a little bust up, maybe at the beginning of the day, maybe in the middle, maybe the end, wherever you like. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is ice skaters. Now, I haven't done the ice skaters on the grass before, so you might see me go flying. It was also a little bit moist because we just watered the grass. So that was silly. So, ice skaters, from one side, jumping across to the other side. This ice skater here is okay. This ice skater here is better. So you choose which one you want to do. Better to go down because you get more core control through the, more core control through the abs. But also more back control, more total body control, more bend through the knee and the hip. So we really place that body well, much better. Okay, from my skaters, single leg lunge jump, and most people can do that, but we're just staying on it. Simple exercise, just jumping on that one leg, 20 seconds, repeating on the other side, 20 seconds. That's our group. All right, so press my starter button. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to prepare. Get ready to do that ice skater. 3, 2, 1. Across, across. I'm taking that jump. You can see why this is called an ice skater. It's just that I'm staying in one place, not traveling forwards. Trying to bend through the hip to get your elbow down to your knee. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's over too soon. Lunges into place and jump that lunge. Stay on the same leg. Another 10 seconds. 2, 1. Oh, gets repetitive. Joking that. And off we go. Other side. Great work. Oh, well done on you. Really good. So, you might have felt a little bit of lactic acid burning up the legs there. Very good if you did. Nice work. If you completed that without stopping, nice work too. Once again, just gonna take a little bit of time out here. You can see my heart's racing, and I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. Anyway, it's all good fun. A little bit of water break. I don't need to explain them now because you know them. So we're gonna do the next lot. Heart rate's still a little bit high. So just gonna wait a little bit and go into that next one. So it's just enough time for me to say, if you find that these exercises are a little bit difficult for you and they're not stimulating you in the way that you want, drop me a line and we can just easily discuss that. Perhaps I can show you some other techniques, some other exercises you can do. Alternatively, if it's not advanced and you want more from them, then that's another brilliant discussion. So let's have that discussion too. We can work out how to make this class a little bit more advanced. Who knows, maybe I put on another class, but I won't do that until I hear from people and actually see what they want, rather than chucking things on willy-nilly. Okay, enough talk. Let's get ready to go. All right, so we're into our ice skaters. And 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Across and across. Try to get the elbow to the knee. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's take those lunge jumps. 20 seconds per side. 3, 2, 1. Jump it. Last time you do it. Core after this. Just off that one leg. Keep that one leg forward. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Off we go. Find a rhythm, stick to the rhythm. Another 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. My foot was getting hot in that. Great work. Okay, it's all good. So we're going to keep with a 20-second timer. We're going to keep it at 3 rounds. I'll let your heart rate come down a little bit. And we're going to do our little core section. You can hear my heart racing. Stick your hand up if yours is too. I'll never be able to see you. Go on. Okay. I'm glad we're coming to the end. My water's running out. All right, so cross arm bicycles. If you know the core bicycle, really simple, we'll follow that. But we're just gonna try and put the hands across the body. We're gonna try and stop or just bring under control any swaying through the upper body. We really focus on that core centric. Rotating plank on the ground, and they're just gonna take the hips from side to side. And can't read my notes. Hand to alternate side plank. Okay, I'll show you how that goes. Anyway, bicycle like that, feet across, arms across. Okay, let's go. 10 seconds. Feet across, sorry, arms across, and off we go. Cycling through the legs, keeping the upper body nice and stable. Try not to sink the back. Try and keep the chest proud. Just extension, 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 extension. Just 5 seconds. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, rotating plank. Over and taking my hips to one side and to the other side. One side to the other side. Coming up in an arc. Making that kind of railway bridge. Time. Here's the final one. Hold the position. Touch, up. Touch, up. It's like a paintbrush stroke. Touch, up. Try and keep your hips stable, no movement. Take that arm as high as you can. 2, 1. Good work. Really nice little core section. And we're going to do it again. And the heart rate, as you'll notice, isn't as much as it was during the ballistic part. So we can jump straight into that. I think the core's had enough rest. So here we go. For the last routine, cross arm bicycle. 3, 2, 1, legs off. Really try and extend the leg right out now. Keep the back nice and straight. Throw the chest up and out. One second. Done. Into your plank bridge. Back into your plank. On your hands. Arm over, down, hip out, down, hip out, hip out. Time. Well done. Nice little session. Really great. I hope you found it good. I really enjoy those sessions. Try and do them every Thursday, every Friday. I released them, a snippet now on Instagram. I was releasing them totally on Instagram, a little snippet on Instagram. And then I put the whole thing on YouTube now. And I've just moved that over to YouTube. So that YouTube account, very new to me. It's got probably 2 subscribers, I think, as of last week. So, you know, this is what I do every day. I really love it. It's my passion. I do it for my living. And so I'd really love to see a few more people getting involved. Feel free to subscribe. It is free, hence the point of free subscription. So I really hope you join in. I'd just love to see you there, and I'd love to get some comments. Let us know what you think, or your feedback. It's always very, very welcome. So I hope you've had a good half hour, and I've really enjoyed being here and doing this with you. Take it easy and have a great day, rest of your day, beginning of day, end of day, whatever it might be. I'll see you. Bye for now.